So, Kwani, so great to have you here. And, you know, Maria is not here.
I know.
Because she's home with the kids due to the ongoing strikes up on the North Shore.
Mm-hmm.
So, Maria, is this helping or hurting the Thanksgiving prep?
Hi, guys.
Hi. We got a
definitely
special guest.
helping the Thanksgiving prep. I'm actually getting my first round of visitors tonight. Grandma and Papa are coming like later this evening. So this is great, actually, to be home to get a little head start on things because it's all about the planning, right, ladies?
It definitely is.
That's right.
And you have a sous chef in the kitchen, which is perfect.
I do. This is Grace, my
Grace.
sous chef. Yeah, she's been on the hub before.
Oh, yeah.
She's so
recurring
sweet
member
girl.
of the hub.
Yeah, she's been keeping busy, right? Tell them what you've been up to since you've been home. So we're going on 2 full weeks with no school.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Teacher strike. But show them some of the things you've been working on. They've been very busy. We've been very lucky because people have been pitching in, hanging out with the grandparents, neighbors, friends. Show them some of your things.
So usually me and my brother, we go over to my grandparents' house, and so we do painting. So this is
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that for sale?
I couldn't wrangle Benny in for this little conversation because he's out in the treehouse, and I figured let's just keep it that way.
The tree houses are good, too.
And then this is my painting.
Oh, that's
Grace?
beautiful.
Grace, this is amazing. Isn't your grandmother a former art teacher?
Yeah.
How amazing to pull in all the skills, right?
No,
It takes a
seriously.
village.
And you know we are tapping into that.
So you also, I know, have some
helping
really
hand.
great holiday traditions coming up. What's special this year?
Yeah, so this day is allowing us, like I said, to get a little prepped. And one of the things that we like to do that I think our viewers could be interested in, this might be something you like to do at your Thanksgiving table. So one year I had a bunch of people over, and it was really a mixed bag. A lot of guests didn't know one another and hadn't met. So I did this thing, and we've been doing it ever since, where we have this little bowl, and we call it the I'm Thankful For bowl. You can decorate it however you like. This is how Grace decided to decorate it. This is the first year we did it that you're seeing. And I asked guests to go around the table and on a little sheet of paper, write down, can you ask Ralph to stop? That's Ralph. He's eating food over there. He's so loud.
Let him.
17-year-old Ralph does what he wants. So yeah, people will write what they're thankful for on these little cards, and then pop them in here, and they're anonymous. So when we go around the table, someone will just pull one out, say, thankful for my house, thankful for a laundry cleaner.
That's for you, Maria.
Right. Do you have the
Yeah,
guest
that's
who
what I
wrote
mean.
it and put it in the bowl?
That way, I mean, I always feel very embarrassed if you're sitting around and people say, what are you grateful for?
Yeah.
It puts people on the spot. They're a little embarrassed. And this is a nice thing to do. And then at the end of the dinner, what I like to do is hang them up along the fireplace. And then every time I walk by, I get a little visual of all the things that we're grateful for.
Oh, that's
Isn't
really
that
sweet.
cute? And then we can actually count our blessings, truly.
And it's beautiful to go into the holiday season with something like that to continue to remind us what we are thankful for. But for your prepping for your guests in general, what are some of your do's and don'ts, Maria?
Here's Ralph.
Ralph.
Oh my gosh.
Here's Ralph that we talked about. I'm going to put him
A little
down.
reindeer.
So the main thing is, and here's something nice to think about because we've got a few days, is to really make a plan. Okay, just like anything. And this goes for any of your big events or holiday plans. You've got to make a plan, you've got to write it down, and you've got to map it out. All right, so I'm doing that today. I'm writing down all the things that I need to get, what we're going to have each day, because for me, I'm having overnight guests, right? So I'm working that all out. And one of the other things is to set yourself up for success is not just having that plan in place, but also actually setting up your space for success. And what I mean by that is if you're the one cooking in the kitchen and you have a smaller kitchen, everyone likes to congregate in there. So I actually like to put the food, the appetizers, maybe even a batched cocktail far away from my space so that I can get the prep done and I can get the work done in the kitchen. So what I mean by that is like you can like actually set your house up for success so that the kids are out of your space and even your guests are out of your space as you're getting things going. And then my last tip is just don't forget to enjoy. We work so hard and we aim for perfection. And I feel like that's the wrong idea. We just gotta have fun. Don't aim for perfection this year. I think the food is so important, but people aren't going to remember what things tasted like. They're going to remember how they felt that day. So don't worry about dishes, you'll get to them, sit down, eat the pie, relax, have fun, don't be stressed.
So great. And I love with mixed ages too, pulling in those little activities. So everybody gets to speak and interact and mingle, especially when you're blending families. So many great tips, Maria. Maybe I'll see you at the grocery store this weekend.
Honestly, that's where I'm headed as soon as we hang up.
Shout out to technology that we still get to see you. Thanks for the tips. I'm going to definitely be using some of those.
I love that. Good to see you, girl.
Miss you.
Bye, Grace.
Bye,
Grace.
Bye.
Say hi to Benny for us.